Every era has its manifestos. Kings write them to justify power. Revolutionaries write them to ignite movements. Generals write them to harden armies. But this manifesto is different. It is not for nations or empires or armies. It is for women who refuse to remain ordinary. Women who will not accept being overlooked, underestimated, or forgotten. This is the dangerous woman's manifesto. What defines the dangerous woman? It is not cruelty. It is not chaos. It is not manipulation for its own sake. A dangerous woman is one who refuses to be controlled, one who understands power as both shield and weapon. She is elegance wrapped in steel. She is tenderness disciplined by boundaries. She is beauty sharpened into strategy. The world has always feared such women. Joan of Arc terrified kings. Cleopatra rewrote the fate of empires. Elizabeth I balanced enemies and allies with a single phrase. Even in modern times, women who wield power with grace and ruthlessness are branded as dangerous because they cannot be owned. The ordinary woman is taught to be safe, to smile, to please, to adapt, to wait for recognition. But the dangerous woman recognizes that safety is a cage. She does not wait for permission. She grants it. She does not ask for space. She takes it. She does not beg for respect. She makes it the baseline. The first law of the dangerous woman's manifesto: presence before words. When she enters a room, the air shifts. She does not need to shout or rush or prove. Her presence speaks before she does. Every gesture, every pause, every glance becomes a declaration. Presence is the foundation of her power. The second law: boundaries are sacred. The ordinary woman bends, compromises, apologizes until she breaks. The dangerous woman understands that no empire can exist without borders. Her time, her body, her mind. These are not open fields for others to trample. They are protected territory. Anyone who crosses without permission is met with quiet, uncompromising resistance. The third law: mystery is currency. The world rewards overexposure. Constant updates, endless confessions, total transparency. The dangerous woman refuses. She withholds. She chooses what to reveal, when to reveal, and to whom. She understands that the less people know, the more they imagine. And what they imagine will always be more powerful than what is seen. The fourth law: detach from outcomes. Neediness is weakness. Desperation is visible. The dangerous woman moves with the calm of someone who knows she cannot be diminished by rejection or loss. She invests, but never clings. She loves, but never begs. She walks away without hesitation when respect is withheld. Detachment is her shield. The fifth law: elegance is a weapon. Ordinary women use beauty as decoration. Dangerous women use elegance as strategy. A single well-chosen detail is more powerful than a mountain of excess. Simplicity is sharper than noise. She does not decorate to be seen. She curates to be remembered. The sixth law: silence is power. Most people fear silence and rush to fill it. The dangerous woman lets silence expand. It unsettles, it provokes, it forces others to speak more than they should. In negotiation, in seduction, in conflict, her silence becomes a weapon sharper than words. The seventh law: control emotions, project discipline, rage, panic, desperation. These are gifts handed to enemies if revealed. The dangerous woman feels deeply but projects restraint. Her emotions fuel her decisions but never dictate them. Where others explode, she remains composed. This composure terrifies rivals because they cannot predict her next move. The eighth law: strategy over impulse. She does not react to every insult, every challenge, every temptation. She chooses battles with precision. Like a general, she sees the map before she moves a single piece. Where the ordinary woman lunges, the dangerous woman waits, calculates, then strikes where victory is certain. The ninth law: withdraw before you are diminished. She never overstays. She never lingers until her presence loses weight. She leaves while desire is still burning, while mystery is still alive. Her withdrawal multiplies her impact. Absence becomes her echo. The 10th law: respect is the baseline. The dangerous woman does not tolerate disrespect in any form. She does not plead for it, negotiate for it, or chase it. She assumes it. Those who fail to give it remove themselves from her world. Respect is not a prize to be earned. It is her non-negotiable. Together, these laws form the dangerous woman's manifesto. But laws are nothing without embodiment. So how does she live? She walks slowly, as if time bends to her rhythm. She speaks rarely, as if her words are precious stones. She smiles with intention, never from obligation. She invests in herself relentlessly, her mind, her body, her environment. She treats herself as priceless because the world mirrors the value she sets. She is not immune to fear. She is not free from pain. But she transforms fear into preparation, pain into wisdom. Her wounds become weapons. Her scars become symbols. She does not erase what she has survived. She refines it into strength. The dangerous woman does not chase being liked. She chases legacy. She is not concerned with fleeting approval. She is concerned with lasting impact. While others are busy proving themselves, she is busy positioning herself. While others are busy chasing attention, she is busy commanding memory. This manifesto is not theory. It is practice. Every woman can embody it, but few are willing. Why? Because it demands discipline. It demands restraint. It demands the courage to walk away from comfort, approval, and validation. But the reward is freedom, the freedom to move through the world as an unshakable force. The dangerous woman understands that she is always being tested. In relationships, in business, in society, she is measured not by her beauty or charm, but by how unshakable her power remains under pressure. When others try to provoke her, she remains composed. When others underestimate her, she lets them, until it is too late. When others leave, she does not collapse. She rebuilds higher. She uses the ordinary expectations of women as camouflage. The world expects her to be soft, pliable, eager. She is soft when it serves her, pliable when it benefits her, eager only when she chooses. But underneath, she is steel. This duality is her genius. The world never fully sees her coming. She refuses to be predictable. Predictable women are easy to manipulate, easy to discard. Dangerous women cultivate unpredictability, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes present, sometimes absent, never entirely within reach. This rhythm creates devotion, obsession, respect. She also understands influence is not loud. Influence is subtle. It is the suggestion that becomes someone else's idea. It is the pause that shifts the direction of a conversation. It is the smallest gesture that creates the largest reaction. The dangerous woman knows the battlefield of influence is invisible, and she wages her wars there. And above all, she remembers that the crown is not given. It is taken. It is not begged for. It is assumed. A queen does not ask to be treated like one. She acts like one, and the world adjusts. This is why the dangerous woman's manifesto ends with a command. Stop apologizing for your power. Stop shrinking so others feel taller. Stop softening so others feel stronger. Your power is not a burden, it is a legacy. So remember this, the ordinary woman adapts, the beautiful woman attracts, but the dangerous woman, she rules. Not through noise, not through chaos, not through begging for attention. She rules through presence, through boundaries, through elegance, through silence, through strategy. The world will call her dangerous because they cannot control her, but that is the highest compliment. So carry yourself as if you are history in motion. Speak as if every word is an edict. Walk as if every step is a coronation. Treat your life not as an accident, but as a kingdom. Because the truth is simple, power is not handed down. It is assumed by those who dare. And if you dare to live by this manifesto, you will no longer be overlooked. You will no longer be underestimated. You will no longer be ordinary. You will be unforgettable. You will be dangerous.